Alrighty, boom. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another little tasteful snack with the Bibby. Poet Warriors, you guys already know. You guys already know at this point. You're here, and you're having a good time. Because we all like to have a good time here, don't we? Don't we, guys? Please tell me you do, please. Today, I'm here up in my little new studio bedroom space thingy, right? What is this? I don't know what this is. Eggy's meowing. Eggy's meowing away. Stop meowing. Stop your meowing. Today, I would like to talk about this. KAOS. That's why I'm up here in this, normally I film my videos outside, but I'm inside because I just finished it. And I want to give my immediate thoughts on this. KAOS. It's got a good cast, mainly starring Jeff Goldblum, which I guess kind of already immediately tells you the kind of humor, the kind of style that this show's in. We're gonna come back to my main man, Jeff, in a minute though. Stop your meowing. So KAOS just came to Netflix. Highly recommend you watch it. And so it is a somewhat comical drama based on the Greek Iliads, right? So it's based on Greek mythology, and it kind of follows the downfall of the gods and Zeus. So almost their equivalent of Ragnarok, right? And it's really, really interesting, entertaining, and very, very clever. For those of you who don't know, I myself am Greek, like my mother's Greek, so, the Greek mythology, the Greek Iliads were some of the stories I was told as a child, at bedtime and, whatnot. My mother's huge on Greek mythology and whatnot. And that definitely passed down to me. I used to love reading up on Greek mythology. Anything pagan is super cool to me, and I think that all comes from the Greek side from her. Anyway, I digress. So when I saw this, KAOS with a K, I was immediately like, okay, I've got to watch this. I have to watch this. And I did. And I really, really enjoyed it. I'm someone who, especially when things are based off of source material, I'm someone who really likes the material to be like accurate to the source material. Like that's a big deal for me because I'm a bit of a history buff. That's a big factor, and this was accurate enough for me to be like, yes, I think they definitely did kind of take, creative freedom when it was necessary, and it worked in some places. A couple of places I felt like it didn't, so do with that information what you will, but I don't think it impacted the overall enjoyment of the show, of the series at all. Now, got a very big cast, like I said, Jeff Goldblum, there's a few really others in there. They give a lot of they're shot to some fresh actors, which I love to see in these shows. We want to see some fresh actors, actresses getting their chance. Jeff Goldblum. The reason why this was so cool and so interesting was because of Jeff Goldblum. And everyone knows Jeff Goldblum and what he's known for. He's a yes, like his style, his vibe, his humor. It's very specific, and he plays that role in everything he's in, right? He plays that same thing. He plays Jeff, right? This was a little bit different, and I've never quite seen anything like this from Jeff specifically. He's still got his vibe in there, right, at the start, but obviously this story follows the downfall of Zeus. So, he gets into a very deep, dark place. Goes serious when needed to. I've never quite seen him do these aspects of seriousness that he does quite so serious, if that makes sense. I thought it was fabulous. His performance was by far the best thing I've seen from Jeff. It was the best part of this show. It was a very entertaining show. Yeah, wow, man. He played, you know, a god becoming mortal. And not only a god, but the god, right? Zeus. He played Zeus, the king of the gods, which was really cool. They filmed Mount Olympus in, you know, the Villa d'Este Palace in Alvito, Altivo, whatever it is, like here in Italy. I've been there. It's really cool. So I got to see. It's like the Palace of 100 Fountains. It was very, very cool. The story's pacing was great. The acting was great. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum, man, stole that show. He wasn't as big of an actual character that I thought he was going to be. I'm assuming he's going to be even bigger in season 2. He's there, you know, he's definitely one of the main characters, if not teetering on supporting. It mainly follows the humans that kind of lead to his demise. Which isn't covered in season 1. It's just, you know, the start. There's definitely going to be a season 2. I would like to see this being 2, maybe 3 seasons long, no more. You know, they need to kind of leave it when it gets to that point. I'm not going to say anything, knowing, you know, obviously the mythology and stuff. I kind of am expecting what's coming. But yeah, man, Jeff Goldblum, he played this god becoming mortal, this broken man, this mortal man, his fucking... you know, all of his surrounding is crumbling down. It's wild. It was an amazing performance from Jeff. And his supporting actors in the gods department, right? Poseidon was great. Hera was amazing as well. Who else? Prometheus was a really interesting character. The Fates were really, really cool. They made all of the Fates transvestites, which I thought actually was really cool. There's a lot of... They really get ancient Greek in this show, and I think a lot of people would be like, oh, you know, this is a woke show, this is super, super woke. And sure, I think at times... it probably teetered towards the side of being, you know, maybe in an episode or two a little bit too woke for my tastes. I just don't really like, you know, again, going away from the source material. But, you know, it was accurate. A lot of people don't understand, you know, that was ancient Greece. You know, there were transvestites, there were, you know, mainly homosexuals, you know, there were... all sorts. You know, ancient Greece was like a very, very diverse, very, I guess, if you could say, in today's standards, very woke or overly woke, right? So, I mean, this show actually really captured that, which I really liked. You know, they could have definitely taken like a more easier approach. But they definitely did ancient Greece justice. And they definitely did the story justice, which I really liked. And again, I can't wait to see more of Jeff. It was a very impressive performance. So, watch KAOS with a K.
Tasty.